Hello everyone, my name is Natalia and today we're going to make this beautiful raccoon. I'm going to show you how the yellow one turned out, which I already finished, and it's super cute. Today we're going to finish everything, sew everything, make the tail, and we'll be done with this beautiful raccoon. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you liked it, subscribe to my channel, and if you can, turn on the notification bell so you'll know when I upload a new video. Great! Well, with nothing more to say, let's get started. And I wanted to show you something. The eye should be glued on, if possible. Or rather, like this part, even if it doesn't look nice. Then the snout goes here, like this, in yellow. I'm going to show you where I put the safety eye. And use the image as a guide, okay? Look. It would be 1 row, 2 and 3 rows. For this, use the image as a guide. And if you want, we can count 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 stitches. And that's where I put 1. And I wanted to show you something that I'm adding myself. Now, this is how I put on the safety piece. But also, what I'm doing, which I like for extra security, is burning it here so that it absolutely can't come off. And I press it right there with the lighter so that way it really won't come off. If you want, you can do it a little more. Alright, let's get into position and start sewing the small things. I mean, I sewed one, and now we're going to attach this one together. So we count from down here. Remember when we started the head and we did increases in every stitch? Well, we count from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You need to leave 6 rows free, okay? Because we're going to pass everything through here. And you place them according to the picture, making it as straight as possible. Alright? So with this white yarn, we're going to sew all along here, and we're also going to make this white line. Honestly, it's not very noticeable, but you need to place it with a gap like this, between one eye and the other. Alright, we're going to carefully grab it, then sew it precisely like this, taking a firm hold of the head right there, and then we're going to meticulously pick up the very next stitch. Like this, we will continue to gently pull the stitch a little bit as we proceed along, ensuring a smooth and even result as we go. Okay. When working on this particular section, specifically all along the head, it is absolutely crucial to understand that every single stitch truly counts. Each individual stitch plays a vital role in the overall integrity, appearance, and structural stability of the piece. Therefore, meticulous attention to detail and precise execution are paramount to ensure a high quality and successful outcome in this intricate area. We keep going like this until we get here, and then we go back to finish this part of the eye. I will be coming out through that specific point, carefully navigating the path, and then we are going to emerge here precisely at the anatomical location of the eye. It is around this particular area, with great precision and attention to detail, that I will proceed to carefully insert the needle, ensuring its proper placement and alignment, more or less, to achieve the desired outcome. There, we pull a little and move over here to make a knot. And I hide the yarn inside with the needle, lifting up everything that's there. I push it in. And now, with this gray thread, if you have enough, and if not, grab another one we sew just like we did here. But for this part, later you make a knot wherever you want around here and hide the ends inside. It's the same thing. All around here, girls, I pull it out. So this whole part, and that's how it looks, okay? Now we have it. We're going to sew the snout, and we're going to turn it inside out. We're going to flip it this way, and that's how we're going to sew it. I'll tell you in just a moment exactly how and precisely where to carefully place the nose, and I put it right where the small pre-made hole is. You can help yourself with a fine needle. I didn't put it here in the very middle. Please look at the accompanying image. I placed it one entire row higher, actually 2 full rows higher, and that's precisely where I put it. If you don't have a nose piece, you can embroider it. And before attaching the safety piece to the nose, we're going to make this line here so we can finish up and celebrate. First, carefully look for some black thread, ensuring it is strong and suitable for the task. Then, meticulously make a secure knot at the very end of the thread, preparing it thoroughly for the next step. Once it is completely ready and properly prepared, gently and precisely insert it from underneath this specific point here, guiding it carefully into position. Just keep checking as you go, more or less, to see how it looks. Use the image as a guide. And now we'll tie a knot back here. And now if we're going to attach the safety piece to sew it on, I wanted to show you before putting it on that we're going to grab this strand like this. So just like with the small delicate ones, you always carefully grab it in this particular way. And now after a moment I've successfully put it on. First we use pin's eye. Want to show you that on this one you can see it better. You place it right under the eye, just like in the picture, more or less. Obviously they won't turn out exactly the same, but as close as possible. I carefully hook it from the very top of the head, specifically focusing on the delicate little face, and then I also meticulously hook it from the figs. As I previously mentioned, it can be quite challenging to clearly see what you are doing, I believe, but it is absolutely crucial that as you are diligently sewing, you continuously and thoroughly check to make absolutely certain that it does not shift out of place at all. Otherwise, if it does shift, the entire effort and all your hard work will unfortunately not be worth it in the end, as the result will be compromised and unsatisfactory. It's pretty uncomfortable for me, so I'll let you do the sewing yourselves, more or less. I've already shown you that it's from the little face, and then the stitch, just as I told you, grabbing it like that, do it this way, and at the end we're going to leave a little opening to stuff the snout. When I get to that point, I'll show you. Alright, let's keep going and come back. As I mentioned, we leave a gap there and stuff it. I'm going to stuff it a bit more and keep sewing. Then we'll come back to tie a knot. We carefully tie a secure knot down here at the specific point, ensuring it is firm and will hold everything in place. Then, we meticulously hide the remaining thread completely inside the fabric, making sure it is invisible and neatly tucked away, leaving a clean and professional finish. For the eyebrows, we thread a black yarn onto a yarn needle. So I count from here, just like in the picture. Alright, 1, 2, 3, I put a pin, 1, 2, 3. 1 row below, 1 row, and more or less 1, 2, 3, and 4. And there, 1 row in, I go in through any point. I come out here, leaving a thread here to tie a knot later. That looks really good now. I'm going to come over here to carefully tie a secure knot and then effectively hide the remaining thread inside the head of the piece. I take out an ear and look from the center, 1, 2, 3, 4, and there on the fifth one, more or less, we count 1, 2, 3, 4, and there we carefully place the other ear. So just like with the snout, I meticulously attach it to the head, and you absolutely have to put it in this particular shape like this, you see, kind of folded, and I attach it from the ear like this. I'm going to sew the ear all around here, not through the inside here, only on the outside. Keep going like this until you get here, and then we go back to make a knot. I got here at the end. I'm going to go in through here and come out the back. I'm going to carefully make a secure knot and then discreetly hide the remaining thread completely inside the fabric. Let's start with the tail. And remember that this part, you make this part in dark gray or black or regular gray or light gray. So I've already made a magic ring with 6 single crochets and then 6 increases. So now I have 12 stitches. Now from rounds 3 to 4, we make 1 single crochet in each stitch. You'll end up with 12 stitches as well. Okay? We keep going like this for the next round. For round 5, we do 1 single crochet and 1 increase. That's the sequence. We repeat it and finish with 18 single crochets. Alright, you do 1 single crochet, 1 increase, 1 single crochet, 1 increase for round 5. I'm doing it, but I'm going to change colors, so I won't close with this one, but instead I'll close with the lighter color. And now for this exciting round 6, we will carefully hide these 2 prominent strands as we always do, and then we will proceed to make 2 single crochets on 2 and then finally an increase. I'll repeat that sequence. And I finish with 24 single crochets afterwards. Trim these yarn ends a bit and tuck them inside. From round 7 to 23, we're going to do 1 single crochet in each stitch, alright? You'll end up with 24 stitches, but keep in mind that you need to change colors every 5 rounds. So change colors, and from round 7 to 23, do 1 single crochet in each stitch All right, that's it up to there, but then you change okay. Here we did 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, just like we did before. And then you have to do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in light gray, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in dark gray, 3, 4, 5 in light gray. And then it would be up to round 23. Here it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, and 23. You'll go up to here. All right, because then in these last 2 rounds, we're going to do some decreases. We'll do these 2 rounds together. You'll get up to here. And remember to change color every 5 rounds. Okay, I just finished round 23. And whenever you want, start stuffing as you go. Now for round 24, we do 2 single crochets, 1, 2, and a decrease. Repeat that sequence. And we finish with 18 single crochets for round 25. We will now do 1 single crochet stitch and then a decrease. Repeat the sequence and we finish with 12 single crochets. Cut a generously long strand of yarn for your sewing project, and from this point, carefully turn it over, then meticulously thread it onto a sturdy yarn needle, and finally, securely join it just exactly as we meticulously did in the previous step. With the earpiece positioned like this, gently fold it precisely in half, ensuring the front sides are facing each other, and then carefully leave it in that folded position to be conveniently used at a later stage. We're going to attach it with this part facing back. This is the part where the color changes. Girls, one thing I didn't mention is to stuff it from here downwards. Just put the stuffing right there. To begin, carefully and precisely position the element you are working with, ensuring it aligns perfectly according to the visual reference provided in the accompanying picture. Take your time to meticulously adjust its placement, making sure every detail matches the depicted image for optimal results. Once the positioning is absolutely accurate and you are satisfied with its alignment, proceed to securely sew it onto the desired surface. Utilize a strong and appropriate thread, employing a neat and durable stitching technique to ensure a firm and lasting attachment that will withstand wear and tear. After the sewing process is complete and the element is firmly affixed, create a robust and secure knot down at the designated lower point. This knot should be tied tightly and securely to prevent any unraveling or loosening over time, ensuring the integrity of your work. Finally, meticulously conceal the remaining yarn tail. You can discreetly thread it through the body of the piece or through the tail itself, depending on what provides the most aesthetically pleasing and secure finish. The objective is to hide the yarn tail completely, leaving no loose ends visible for a clean and professional appearance wherever you prefer to tuck it away. And that's all for today. This is how it turns out. They really do turn out great. They're super cute in any color. They look beautiful. I hope that you really enjoyed making this raccoon. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If so, I'm sending you a big kiss and I'll see you in the next video.